Welcome, beautiful Paris Saint Germain family. I'm here to rate the January winter transfer window as been rating every single summer transfer window and January transfer window for at least the past 2 seasons. And it was a big one, considering it was a January transfer window. Let's start with the departures. Xavi Simons was obviously sold to RB Leipzig for 50 million plus 31 million in bonuses included, plus as a resale clause. We've obviously seen the reports of Leipzig are trying to sell Xavi Simons as early as possible so that those bonuses do not get counted. But 50 million for Xavi, I was considering him a 60 million player because his form has, dropped down a lot, only has a 2-year left contract. And I said that resale clause would give us a bit more money as well. So Xavi Simons, that was a great deal. We only got him for 5 million back from PSV. That's a huge dub deal from Luis Campos. Next up is Cher Ndour. Cher Ndour, obviously, because we wanted to loan player out, you can only maximize loan 10 at a time. So we had to recall back Cher Ndour, and then we sold him to Fiorentina with a buyback clause and a 50% resale clause. So if he's amazing at Fiorentina, gets sold for 50 million, that's 25 million. And we got Cher Ndour for free to this club. Another huge job by Luis Campos. Next up is Juan Bernat. And again, because of the loanees, Juan Bernat was a loanee, and we terminated his contract. And I think he went to Getafe now. So we probably just paid the remaining wage of him, a couple of million, maybe 2.5, because he had a good wage at PSG, thanks to Leonardo. I think it was maybe 4 million we paid him. All right. Next up is Randal Kolo Muani. Finally, Nasser gave up, because Nasser blocked departure for Kolo Muani in the summer, even though we should have gotten rid of him. And Kolo Muani finally gave up trying to survive at PSG. But it's only a loan, so he's still a PSG player. He still somewhat could have a future. But as long as Luis Enrique is here, he's not going to have a future. And Juventus covered full wages. That is great. I see a lot of people saying, oh, we're just loaning them out. They will come back. But look, we're not going to pay his wages this entire season. That's already a lot of money saved because, once again, he has a high wage. Second of all, we want to sell him, and he wasn't getting any playtime. His value was just depleting. He's gone to Juventus. He's already scored 3 goals in 2 games for them, which means his value is just going to rise, and it's going to be much easier selling him in the summer. And who knows, maybe Juventus will sell him to him for like 50, 60 million. So great by Luis Campos. Next up is Marco Asensio. He's going to go on loan to Aston Villa. They're going to cover, I think, full of his wage. Full wage, only a loan. Some people are saying option to buy. I don't really know. But once again, same situation with Asensio. They covered the full wage. He will play game time there. He will probably look good. We'll get that Premier League PR as well and sell him in the summer. And lastly, Milan Skriniar, obviously, he went to loan to Fenerbahce. And I believe maybe they pay 70% of his wage. I don't exactly know if it's 100%. I know that Juve and Aston Villa can pay for Asensio and Kolo. I'm a bit unsure about the Slovakian and Fenerbahce, but another great loan deal, which will be easier to sell him in the summer. So Milan Skriniar, Asensio, Kolo Muani, all left on loan, will be easier to sell them in the summer. And then we got some cheeky money for Cher Ndour and Xavi Simons. Very unexpected. I think Kolo and Skriniar were seen as, they're going to leave, but then we also got rid of Asensio. That was a dub. I did not expect that was his really high wage. Juan Bernat doesn't really matter. And Cher Ndour, I always knew we were going to sell him at some point. And sure, it's only 5 million, but with a buyback clause and a 50% resale clause, it's a huge job. And Xavi Simons, we finally got rid of that disgusting rat for a lot of money. Made a huge profit. Huge job by Luis Campos. And lastly but not least, the signing of the January transfer window, Kvicha Kvaratskhelia for 70 million plus 5 million in add-ons. What a deal that is. Napoli were asking for around 120 million euros in the summer. We didn't do it. We waited. I don't really think Napoli would be like this, but because Kvaratskhelia, we didn't want to extend at Napoli. Antonio Conte was mad at him, and the situation was just bad. We managed to get him for 70 million. There's some PSG fans now after 3 games. They're like, "Oh, Kvara, what the fuck? 70 million." Look, you know what? Complain, because there should be a high expectation on Kvara. But trust me, when Kvara touches his form, whoa, it's gonna be scary, but not for us. But what an amazing signing. What an amazing January transfer window. I think I recently made a video. I gave it like a 12 out of 10. And I think I would keep it like that. That's the highest rating I've ever given a window. Because if this was a summer, it would have obviously been a way lower rating. But you have to put in the context for January. And we finally did exactly what we needed to do. My expectations, when it came to departure, just get rid of Kolo and Skriniar. I didn't expect Asensio. I hoped for that, which would have given him a bonus rating. Also selling Xavi Simons, finally getting rid of Cher Ndour. I always knew it was going to happen. and Bernat, as said, that doesn't really matter. But getting Kvicha Kvaratskhelia, I was looking at Rashford, I was looking at Nkunku, because, January, you look for opportunities more. But we managed to get the golden prize that if we didn't get in January, we would have wasted time and energy in the summer. So it's a huge dub window. And as said, I will give this window the highest rating ever I've given, which is 12 out of 10. It has exceeded every single expectation. And if you told me this before the January, I would have spit at you, because I would never have believed this would have happened. And Luis Campos, as I mentioned in my previous video, I'm Luis Campos in. I think everything that happened in the summer, some of it has changed, but he has like that is forgotten now. All the mistakes there is forgotten. He's already preparing for the summer transfer window. I still want to see what's going on with his extension at the club, and I still wouldn't be that mad if he leaves the club. But great January transfer window by Luis Campos. Huge dub by Luis Campos. That's been it. Let me know what's your rating for the January transfer window. Comments down below. That's been it from boy PSG, and as usual, allez, bye.